Okay, thank you once again, and welcome back to our YouTube channel. I am Mike, and I will be showing you how to finalize your underwriting. Basically, what I'm saying is that we're gonna be compiling all the information and the videos which you've been looking and studying together to actually finalize your underwriting. This is our website again, mbtinsure.com. That's our phone number once more. If you want to request a call back, 087510 2375. Email info@mbtinsure.com. In fact, that is the email that you will be sending your final documents to as an application to underwrite. You can either send the documents through email, or you can also send the documentations through our website, where you'll just upload the documentations. You scroll down on the home page, you just scroll down to this slide here, you go to apply, you click on apply, and then to open this sub page where it says online application. Basically it's the same as sending an email. You're just gonna be uploading the document and then submitting. When you submit, they'll come still through to our email, so it's all the same. So you will write on the first thing here where it says name of organization, the name of your company. You will write the contact person, name and surname. You will write the tel or the cell phone number of the contact person, the email address, the province which you are in, your head office is in case you are in few different provinces or in all the provinces, your head office, province, organizational type. You will write if you're a funeral undertaker, if you're a company, if you are same as you wrote on your proposal form, if you are a church or whatever the case is. And then message, please kindly find attached our application for underwriting. Regards, your name, your phone number, which is still fine, just like an email, what you write on the email. Attachments, you will click on choose file, then that will take you to your computer's files where you have saved your documentations. You will have to obviously have scanned the documentations. The proposal form which you completed, you should have scanned it to your computer, and then the proof of payment, you should have scanned it to your computer, and then your Excel spreadsheet will be saved nicely on your computer. And then yes, that are the documents which you'll be sending, choosing and submitting. In brief, quickly, let me go show you again which forms you'll need to send. Okay, in previous videos I showed you how to complete these few forms. Okay, that is the proposal form which I showed you on how to complete. This is the main document that it's your application form for underwriting. It's called group proposal for a group assurance plan. Okay, that is your information. Now by now you know what to complete there on the form. It's already completed as I showed you in the previous videos. Now I just want to scroll down to this option here that says attached to this proposal, please receive. These are the documentations which need to be emailed for as part of your application. So the first thing I indicated when I was discussing the proposal, that the first thing will be a quote. The quote is the rates which you used, and let me quickly show you the rate. It will either be one of these rates which you used. It will either be these rates. This document is the rates, just this document. You attach it as well. It's your umpakati family rates. If whether your scheme was quoted on these rates, that's the rates that you will attach. That is to tick for this portion that says on the proposal form, on the proposal form, quote with annexed document. That is what you attach. You attach the rates. The second thing requested on the proposal says first premium. The first premium, where do you get the first premium? There must be a deposit slip or a proof of payment of the first premium, which must accompany your application. So first premium, where do you get the first premium? you obviously deposit the money into the bank account, the South African bank account, or you would have paid it through an EFT, a transfer. Where do you get the amount which you should have paid? The amount is it's derived from your spreadsheet. It's derived from your spreadsheet. Quickly, the spreadsheet which I also showed you how to complete in previous videos, it is called the data template spreadsheet, where you are completing your information. Remember, I'd said on the premium here, on the premium column, you'll be completing a premium for every member that you capture. So the total of all the premiums that you put here, which is the premiums which you'll be paying to us, to South African, is you capture at the end of the last customer, depending on how many customers you have. At the end of the last customer, you need to do what we call an auto sum. You just quickly come, for the sake of an example, I put on this last two clients, client number 19 and 20. Depending on how many customers you have, you might be having 10, 5, 10, 15 and above. Remember, the minimum must be 10, 15, 100,000, whatever the case is. So and remember, when you capture, we've only gave you up to 20. We only gave you up to 20. So if you've got another 20, what you do is you just copy and paste the cells. Now if you have got more than 20, what you do is you copy and paste the cells. You can just say, for example, this is how you copy and paste. You just select there, you scroll down to the last customer, you scroll down to the last customer, like that, for example, and then you right click on anywhere of the spreadsheet, and then you copy, and then you scroll down to, I'm giving you an example. If you had more than 20 customers, you scroll down to the last cell, and then you click there and right click, and then you paste. So you see now you've got more than 20. So but you have to rename. This was 20. Now it says the next one is, I just double clicked on there so I can type something, then I can put it 2, then is my number 21 customer. I'm giving you guys an example, you see. And then I can rename the next one, which was a 2 to 22, and then you do the same if you've got until you get to 1,000, or whatever number that you have. Okay, let's undo. Okay, undo twice, did not take me very far. Okay, undo, allowed me to undo twice. Then I'm going to just delete everything. I'm just going to delete the cells that are pasted. Remember, when you want to delete everything, you highlight and right click on your mouse, go to delete everything. Okay, so now let me show you quickly how you get to the premium. The premium, you just have to do what you call an auto sum. You'll see on your screen we've got there top right. Can you see where I've highlighted here, the top right? There's an auto sum. Top right, there's an auto sum there. Okay, and also on your, quickly just click on the last cell after the premium, the premium, on the premium column, and you put equals to, which is available on your keyboard just before the equals to sign, just before the backspace. You put an equals to sign, and as soon as you put an equals to sign on your top left, just here, I don't know if you can see that, just on your top left, you are able to see, just there, you are able to see a sign equals to, there is your sum, just there is what you call a sum sign. It only appears as soon as you put equals to. You remove the equals to, the sum goes away. But if you could put, you say at the last, below the last premium or the last customer, you put an equals sign and a sum appears. You can either use that, or you can also use this auto sum, one of the two on the top right. So let's decide to use which one, the top left one. You just go there and say click on sum, then it produces your table like that. Then, so what you want to do is you want to have an auto sum of all the cells. So it now says D209, it now says here D209 to D219. It means it's going to calculate all the premiums from D209 to 19, so, but we want it calculate from the first client who's on D1, whatever the case is. So just remove that and type D1 is to D219, and you plus equals to, so it will give you an amount of 100 rand. And the reason why it gives you 100 is because I only captured, for as an example, on client number 20 I put 50 rand, on client number 19 I also put 50 rand. So as an example, so you can see the total. The 100 rand is the total of all the sums, including up to the first customer who was on cell number 6. So if on cell number 6, for example, again there was a premium of 50 rand as well, the 50 rand, remember I said you put a dot 00 and you enter. Now there's a premium there. Just because I put a premium 50 rand and there's an auto sum formula at the bottom, you'll see now the premium will be 150. So it calculates every premium that was put there. It will be 150 quickly. You can see now the total is 150. So if there was a premium for every customer, for example, I'll go to sell customer number 16. If there was now 100 rand, currently the premium is 150. If there was a premium here of 100 rand, and that will mean the total now will be 150 plus 100. If you check quickly to see, the premium now will be 150 plus 100 is 250. So it is a total of all the premiums. That is what you need to pay to South Africa. Remember that this 50 rand I'm just giving as an example. Your premium you put here is the premium which you got from your rate guide. Or maybe if you want me to give you a practical example, let's say on your customer number 20 you were using a member plus 9. Let's say you're using a member plus 9 package, which is the member plus 9. Member plus 9, where are you? Here's member plus 9. So let's say now we're giving an example of our customers are taking 5,000 covers. 5,000 covers, and they are, let's say they're 10. Then 5,000 cover is 7850. 5,000 cover is 7850. Then in the spreadsheet, will be looking like, I'm gonna give an example with this customer. Let me start with customer number 1 so you can see the headers. Okay, 74 and 80, right? 74 and 0.80. Remember to put the dot, not the comma. 74 and 80, and the cover will be 5,000. The benefit code I said also 5,000. Then from this side you put the names and then the surname and everything, but I want to focus on the premium. So 74 and 80, that is the premium. Where do you get this? You got it from the rate guide, which we were discussing. Now we're using MI plus 9. This is the rate, the price. This is the price. This is the price which we put there. If, for example, it was a 10,000 cover, I'm giving an example now. It was a 10,000 cover. The price will be 149.50, and on my spreadsheet, it will be 10,000 cover. Even the benefit code, it will be 10,000 cover. And then the price will be 149.50. That's where you get the price. The second customer, for example, again 10,000, 149.50. This is a member plus 9 scheme. That's where you get, and everything that you do there, remember there's an auto sum formula at the bottom, so it changes the premium. So you just put the formula and then put your premiums, then it calculates for you. Okay, and then now as an example, maybe let's say you were using a family structure. Where are you? Family prices. This is the family prices. Remember, they don't show nicely. You have to maximize on your screen. And we'll say, for example, now it was a full family, which is a policy of a man and a wife and kids on 30,000. On E, then the client is younger than 65. Full family, client is younger than 65. He wanted a cover of 30,000. So this is E. 30,000 is here. 30,000 is here. And then he wanted is younger than 65, which means he's here. He's younger than 64 in fact, 18 to 64. So his premiums will be 112.70 cents for a full family, right? I go back to the spreadsheet. I say, okay, fine. My client number 1 is 30,000 cover. 30,000 cover. Benefit code as well. 30,000 cover. Then the premium is how much? We go back to the prices. We want to see how much is the price for this particular customer. The price is 30,000. It's here. 30,000 is here. Okay, 30,000 is here. 30,000 is here. 11270. Remember, this is based on the age. The age is 18 to 64. 11270, right? I go back to the spreadsheet. I type 112.70. The best thing is you must have the rate guide printed, so when you capture here, you don't have to maneuver between screens. You're just looking at your rate and then you puncture in the number 11270. And I put, if this customer, remember this was a principal, then there will be a spouse here. I delete the policy, the role. I go to the relationship, I put a spouse. It's not an extended, that's why I removed this extended here. It's a spouse. Okay, in this policy there was kids, obviously there will be children. I showed you this on the spreadsheet where I was on the video that I was actually discussing how to complete the spreadsheet. Children, and again children, if there are a few children, obviously children. Okay, the spelling is not correct, but don't focus on the spelling. We don't have time because I want to keep the video shorter so you don't spend a lot of time on the, doesn't cost you a lot of data. Okay, and then maybe now there was extended member. Now there was an uncle, for example. Now extended member, uncle. I can write uncle on the spreadsheet if I want, or I can still leave it as extended. Now it was, the rest was spouse and the children. The spouse and the children were included, were inclusive, but the uncle now is not included. So the uncle, the premium, where do I get it? Let's say the premium again. I go back to the prices, the family structure now. Okay, I go back to the prices. Let's say the family extended rates. I showed you when I was discussing the spreadsheet that here's your extended rate. It says extended here, extended family cover, and then now this is the prices. So let's say I want to cover the extended for 10,000. Here's 10,000, right? And the client is between the ages of 65 to 74, right? 65 to 74, and it's for 10,000. So quickly, this is the spreadsheet. This is the line. I mean the row for 65 to 74 for 10,000, 99 rand 30. That's the premium for extended, right? Now we go to back to the spreadsheet. We go to the uncle, 99 rand is 99.3. Remember, I'm giving examples. And then 99.3. Whatever that I'm typing on the premiums, it is busy auto calculating at the bottom there. Now it's 412. So I'll give you a few examples. You do the same for the client. So that's where you get the premium which you will be paying as your first premium, which is required on your proposal form. You see there's a first premium. So you calculate on the spreadsheet, you capture members, you calculate the premium, it gives you a total first premium, then you deposit that particular amount, or you transfer the amount to the banking details of South African, which appear here. The bank is Nedbank, South African Insurance Company. There we go. The bank is Nedbank. The branch code is there in case you're transferring EFT, and then account number, that is the account number. That is your account number there, just there. So your reference, account holder South African Insurance. Okay, that is not an MBT account. We don't receive payments. You pay the money directly to South African. Your reference, it's your scheme name or your scheme number. Obviously, when you're starting, you don't have a scheme number, so it will be a scheme name, your company name. That's what you put as a reference. Okay, and then now you take your copy payment, your proof of payment, and then you scan it to your computer. You attach it to the email that you'll be sending through, if it's an email, or you upload it on with these documents. It will be the proposal form, this document we're discussing here, and then the quote I showed you, this, then the first premium, the copy of the proof of payment, right? And then the second thing, okay, actually the third thing you need to attach is your full membership data. This is the spreadsheet, the same spreadsheet which you worked on, you got, so you attach this. So we've got three documents that we want from you. We want the price, we want the rate or the price guide. The quotation is the rate or the price guide, the one that you get the prices from. We want the proof of payment, we want the spreadsheet. So on your email, it should show us 4 documentations. This particular proposal form is the first attachment, the second attachment your rates, and the third attachment your premium, your first premium, which is your proof of payment, and then the fourth attachment, the spreadsheet, the data spreadsheet, as an Excel document as it is. And then you don't have to put in this document I discussed on the thing is your application forms. If you wanted to send us your application forms, you can tick there as well, but not really necessary. Okay, then after you've done those, compile that information, you will send us an email on our email address as we indicated here, info@mbtinshow.com, with those 4 attachment, and you will write there if it's an email, good day, please kindly find attached documents as required for underwriting, and that regards your phone numbers and so forth. And then you can use that platform, or you can upload to our website. Now, the second thing you can do, if you are not so confident about paying money to this account, maybe you're not sure if whether this is a South African account or what, you can still go to your internet banking. South African is registered as a public recipient by the banks. So if you want to be sure, very 100% sure, if maybe you're not happy about this account number, you can still go to your online banking, just search on public recipient, search for South African, just type South African, you will see South African there. So it automatically, it will not show accounts, but is a public recipient, so you can just search and then edit your payment link, then transfer the amount which will be on your spreadsheet, and then download the proof of payment and then attach it as well. And the second thing as well, if you want to also verify, if you want to verify that these account numbers are true and belong to South African, you can still, if you're confident about it, you can still phone South African directly. There's a number on this, or you can even check through your telephone directory and confirm this number if you want. There is a 011 number here, 011-7788-000. Just speak to reception. I want to do a payment, I want to confirm your banking details. They'll either assist you here and there, or they'll send you through to one of the guys that will give you the same account number that I'm showing you on this particular video. And then you then do the payment, forward the same procedure, forward the documentations to our emails, and then we'll process. As soon as we receive your email, we'll give you a call to acknowledge and update you with turnaround times, but it's normally about a week to actually return to you with correspondence, which will be an on-risk letter, or a letter that shows that you are now underwritten or covered by South African Insurance. Guys, I hope this has been clear, and if there's more to ask, please remember to call the number and ask for clarity, a call back for clarity, or you can still go to contact us, MBT, and then 063-119-7700, and then WhatsApp us there as well, and then we can be able to give you all the clarity you need. Thank you very much for your patience. We're really looking forward to partnering with you and being your partner in sales development or business development. Any questions, please do feel free to give us a call and shout, and let us finalize your underwriting, and then from there forth work together with you to develop your business. Thank you once again.